power so they can try to get that power grid back up and running, but there is no guarantee as the state has never faced this kind of cold ever before. Meanwhile, this massive storm system expected to move to the northeast over the next 24 hours, but not before dropping more snow and ice that can make for incredibly treacherous conditions. Morgan Chesky, NBC News, Dallas.
Now your 2 Works For You weather, sponsored by Executive Homes.
We got a lot of great videos and pictures, but check this out. Coyote running loose down Riverside. Yes, I don't know if he's trying to go run to find some food, some shelter. I don't know, because it is cold. I'm just happy to see he's out there running around. Maybe he's trying to get that heat building up back in his body because it has not felt pleasant out there. Hey, we are now out of that winter storm warning. Thankfully, that's some great news. This did expire at noon. However, there's another winter storm watch that will be going into effect starting tomorrow. So we now get a little bit of a break before we get to deal with this all over again. I can promise you at the next round, we're not going to be dealing with such a significant drop in temperatures, dangerous temperatures, but we will be dealing with more accumulating snowfall. Let's talk about what we're seeing right now. There's that system there they were just talking about, even dropping some snowfall all the way down to Galveston, Texas. Very impressive system. It caused a lot of impacts across the area and continuing to lift off to the east. Now we turn our attention to our next system brewing just out to our west, and that will be driving in our next amount of accumulating snowfall. Here in our area, we're still keeping some snow flurries around here in Tulsa County. Over in Mays County, a little bit of more of a heavier band just north of Pryor. So if you're headed on that 44 right now, that is just due to your east. That'll continue to push out of the area. I'm going to keep a small chance in for a few light showers as we head into the remainder of the day. Nothing that will be significant by any stretch, maybe a 1/10 of an inch, but that would be at best as that system continues to churn on the backside as it is saying goodbye to our area. Outside of that, we'll see more dry time. Some sun peeking through, which is some welcome news now that it is being covered up. Looking out right now, if you're headed out and about, do allow that extra time. Go ahead and warm up that car. See, not that much traffic for this morning, even into the afternoon. People are taking their time, and we are so appreciative for that. Continue to do that. 1 degree. Yes, 1 is the loneliest number on this forecast. 20 below 0 is what it's feeling like thanks to those wind gusts right around 24 miles per hour. 4 is what your temperature is down in McAllister. 7 over in Stigler. 9 in Fort Smith as well as Tahlequah. 2 up in Coffeyville. Feeling like 15 to 20 below that temperature thanks to those north winds. This is some dangerous conditions, and that wind chill warning still remains in effect until tomorrow because of that. We're going to keep those winds around. 7 for your high for today in Muskogee. 6 right here in Tulsa. So really temperatures not budging all that much from where we're at right now. We're going to stay in those single digits, and we're going to keep those wind chills well below 0. So 10 to 20 below 0. If you're wanting to get a little shoveling done with that snow, allow that extra time. Maybe section it in parts so you can do 15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes and then come indoors, get warmed up, and then do some more activity. I wouldn't extend that past that 20-minute marking because that's when it starts to take hold with any development of frostbite and or hypothermia if you're out there for too long. As we head into the overnight and into early tomorrow morning, how about this? Even worse conditions. We were 3 below 0 this morning. We'll be 9 below 0 tomorrow morning with wind chills anywhere between 25. I wouldn't be surprised we see a few isolated 30 for that feels like conditions. It's a lot of negatives going on there, ready to get back into the positives. Wind chill warning still remains in effect, and that will continue until 9 a.m. tomorrow because of those conditions. Thankfully, those winds will start to calm as we head into the second half of tomorrow before our next system arrives. Yes, here it comes, driving in that snowfall. This will be right after the lunch hour for tomorrow. Continuing with those heavier pockets, this is going to be more of a heavy, wet snow rather than that fluffy, grainy snow that we just had. So this is going to have a little bit more weight to it. Here we are by 5 a.m. Thursday. We'll start to clear out with that. North winds will be in control. And yes, you might want to cover your eyes on this one. Maybe you might look at it and like it. At least the kids can get out and enjoy this one. This last one that we had, temperature is just not pleasant enough by any stretch. High today of 6. Yes, we can wave goodbye to those single digits for highs, at least for the remainder of the extended forecast. Finally thawing out as we look towards Saturday and Sunday. We'll have more live team coverage after the break.